A very good morning to all of you. Now I am here with new chapter, that is the Prime Minister and the Council of Minister. Before start this chapter, I just want to tell you that the government of India has three organs are there. One is executive, another one is legislature of parliamentary, and third is judiciary. So under executive, this topic already done, president and vice president. Today we are going to finish the prime minister and his council of minister, and in his council of minister the main part is cabinet minister. So under the executive, these four persons are there, three persons, and to assist that 3 person cabinet minister, number of ministers are there. So they function they rule over there, and they decided the policies and functions of the government. Next is legislature of parliament. It consists of 2 parliament houses, one is Lok Sabha, another one is Rajya Sabha. Then next is judiciary, the third part of a government, that consists Supreme Court of India. So number of responsibilities are there. So one few are written by me here. One is to pass the law made by the legislature, that is the main responsibility of a executive, to pass the law made by the legislature. So legislature is a person, legislatures are the main part of legislature, that is the houses of parliament. They decided the law, they made the law, and to pass that law was the responsibility of these 4. Next, Supreme Court. Here is a Supreme Court of India who solve the conflict between them. To solve the conflict, Supreme Court is here. That we will cover in next chapter, Supreme Court. Now here is a Prime Minister and Council of Minister, our topic, the main topic. Then in this topic I will tell you something about the Prime Minister. That Prime Minister is a main person who assist, who help the President and Vice President. So President is a nominal head of India. Clear? So main powers, main functions performed by the Prime Minister as a head, and to assist Prime Minister, Council of Ministers are there, and under the Council of Minister, main minister, that is cabinet ministers are there. Clear? So is a parliamentary form of government, and president is only a nominal head. All the main responsibility, the functions done by the Prime Minister and cabinet minister. Now appointment. Next topic is appointment. How the Prime Minister is appointed. Clear? Now main question is how the Prime Minister is appointed. To appoint the Prime Minister, one person is there, that is President. But President is not free to appoint according to their wish any person to the post of a Prime Minister. One procedure is there, that President invite the leader of the majority party or group in the Lok Sabha to form the government. Clear? So the leader of the majority party, that person become eligible for the post of Prime Minister. So that person is appointed by the President, who got the number of vote, who become the leader of the majority party. Clear? One procedure is that. One main part is that how it appointed. Now another one is that if nobody got the majority vote, then who become the President? That is the next question. Then in such type of cases, President had some power. The President has some power, have some options in the appointment of the Prime Minister, but he can for that he can prove that the support of another party. Clear? That person who is eligible for the post of Prime Minister, the President can choose that person for the post of Prime Minister, but that person have to gain the support of other party. That is necessary thing. Clear? Now next is Council of Minister. Council of Minister. Council of Minister is the main part of this chapter. Under the Council of Minister, number of ministers are there who assist time to time to Prime Minister and the President. And according to the advice of these ministers only, President and Prime Minister can function. Then Council of Minister they cannot reach to the President direct. For to reach to the president, for to advise the president, one link is there. Who made link between cabinet ministers and the president? That person is a prime minister. Clear? So prime minister is a person who become the link between the council of minister and between the president. Clear? So he play a role to assist who assist the president by the suggestion of a cabinet minister. Clear? Now how these persons, council of minister appointed? Clear? Normally only the member of parliament, those who are the member of parliament, they can appointed as a post of minister. Clear? So parliament member means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, both member of parliament become the post, they can appointed the post of minister. But if any non-member, means those who are not the member of Rajya Sabha or either Lok Sabha, then if non-member is appointed for the post of minister, then one condition is there, that person who is appointed, who is non-member, who is appointed as a post of a minister, that person within 6 months of period nominated or elected to the parliament. Clear? That is a condition, that within after gaining the post of minister, that person is necessary to gain to become the member of a parliament house, either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Two ways are there, elected or nominated. Nominated means any higher authority, means president nominate the name of that person for the post of Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, or that person elected through the elections only, by following the position of election only, they can become the member of parliament. So that is a condition, means member of parliament only are the ministers of different department, are the members of council of ministers. But if non-member is appointed, the condition is that within a period of 6 months, that person, he or she, whoever person is appointed for a post of minister, within 6 months of period, that person nominated or elected to the parliament. Clear? So that is a main appointment procedure is given. Now next is categories of minister. Under the council of minister, as I told you that a number of ministers are there. So now categories of ministers are there. Under this council of minister, 3 categories are there. That is mentioned by me here, that one is cabinet minister, senior most minister, trustworthy persons of the prime minister only gain the post of cabinet. Clear? Next is minister of state, junior ministers and deputy minister, that also the junior, they assist the cabinet senior minister in their functions. Clear? So council of ministers, all 3 type of ministers are known as council of minister, but they categorize into 3 parts. So 3 are there: cabinet, minister of state and deputy minister. Clear? So 3 are there, we will learn about them one by one. First I will cover the cabinet minister. They are the most important persons of the members of the council of minister. Then they are the trustworthy of prime minister, as well as senior most person only become the host of cabinets, and they hold important portfolios. Portfolio means department. They hold important departments like home, finance, defense, railway. Clear? Then railway, education. So all important department, all important portfolios given to only the cabinet ministers. Clear? So next point I just want to give you about the cabinet minister, that under the cabinet meeting only cabinet ministers are allowed to attend that meeting. Not other minister of state or deputy ministers are not allowed to attend the meeting of cabinet. Clear? Important discussions were there, important policies related to government discussed by only the cabinet minister. So main role under the government play by the cabinet ministers. They are also ministers of state, is also, they are also performing the duties, but they assist to the cabinet ministers, and whatever the policies means a decision taken by the cabinet, they have to follow. Clear? They have to agree with them. Next is minister of state. Next category, they are the second categories of minister. They may or may not hold any independent charge of any portfolio. Means any department they may be hold the department or may not be. that is a wish, means important department hold by cabinet. If prime ministers, according to the prime minister wish only, prime minister's wish only, they can hold any department, may or may not. Then they can, prime minister may or may not consult. Usually whenever the decision, important discussion was there, prime minister always consult with cabinet minister. So prime minister is free to take consultation of prime minister of state or may not. That is a wish of prime minister. Then as already I told you that during the meeting, cabinet meeting, minister of state not allowed to take part in that meeting. Next is deputy minister, that is a last category of third category of minister, as well as we can say the junior minister. They always assist to their seniors, means to they provide help or they can give suggestion to the senior minister, minister of state, as well as cabinet ministers. Clear? So three categories are there. The first one is cabinet, another one is minister of state, and third one is deputy minister. And cabinet minister, as I already told you, that the executive part of executive, they always assist to prime minister and president in important matters. Clear? Now formation of a cabinet we will discuss. Formation of a cabinet. The cabinet, as I already told you, that the senior most and the trustworthy persons are there in the cabinet, and they hold important portfolios and decide major policies. That is the main part, that is a key word of cabinet minister, that they decide major policies of the government. And in fact, cabinet is a pivot round which the whole administration revolve. Clear? That is the main role. They play main role. The whole administration revolve around cabinet ministers, because important discussion, important decisions taken by them, and important government policies also decided by them. Then appointment of cabinet, as already I told you, that is also the next part. They can raise, board can, examiner can raise 2 marks question, that how the appointment of cabinet done. So under the appointment also, as already I told you, that trustworthy persons of prime minister only gain that post. So the prime minister select, prime minister himself select his senior as well as trustworthy colleagues and advise the president to appoint them as a cabinet minister. So he gives suggestion to the president. Prime minister give related the appointment of cabinet. Prime minister gives suggestion to the president, and president appoint the cabinet minister on the suggestion of a prime minister. And the selection was done by the prime minister himself. Clear? Next is term of office. Term of office, how long the cabinet minister can perform their duty. The ministers hold office during the pleasures of president. Clear? According to the wish, according to the pleasure of president only, they can perform their duty. Then if they lost their confidence level, if vote of confidence means if they are not doing their duties properly, then president has a power to remove them. Clear? Then next is means if they enjoy the majority support in the house of people in the Lok Sabha, if the Lok Sabha passes a vote of no confidence against council of minister, they have to resign. So procedure is to remove, for the removal of a cabinet minister, procedure is that if they lost the confidence, they lost the majority vote, then Lok Sabha member of Lok Sabha, if passes the vote of no confidence motion against the cabinet minister, then whole ministry have to resign. Clear? Then next procedure is that before taking the position, before taking the hold on the department, one procedure is that the president administer him the oath of office. Then how the oath of office taken by them? In that oath ceremony, in front of president, ministers swear that they will do the duties sincerely, they bear true faith and uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and they faithfully discharge their duty without any fear or without any ill will. Clear? So oath ceremony also done by the cabinet minister in the presence of a president. Clear? They can raise, they can ask question that on whose presence the cabinet ministers take oath. So in the presence of president. Clear? Next question is the salaries and allowances. The salaries, they can ask that how their salaries and allowances were given. The salaries and allowances of minister are such as parliament. So same as the parliament members are given, they are time to time give the salaries and allowances to them. Clear? Now next important questions is powers and functions. That is the next important detail marks question. They can ask that powers of Council of Ministers. Powers. So number of powers are there. First is policy making. Policy making. Policy making. The cabinet formulate both external as well as internal policies of the government. External as well as internal, both policies made by them cabinet minister. They take discussion on matter such as defense, economy, policy, security of India. So all these important matter they discuss. They give discussion on that matters, and they give assist to the president for making policies time to time related to these matters. So main is policy making, all the important policy after making the discussion made by the cabinet minister. That is the first function, first power of the cabinet minister. Next is the implementation of policies. Implementation, how the policy implemented. Clear? So once a policy decision is taken by the cabinet minister, in first function they decided the policy. So when the decision was taken by them, then next procedure is that they convey that decision to Minister of State and Deputy Minister. Clear? Our first is policy making. When the discussion was over, policy was decided by them, then time is to implement them. Before implementing, that decision was conveyed to Minister of State and Deputy Minister, other ministers. Clear? They work out the detail whatever given by the cabinet and pass it to the civil servants. Clear? So that is the procedure of implementation, that after deciding the policy, it convey to Minister of State and Deputy Minister, and further they for to pass out, to work out that decision, they give to the civil servants. Clear? Now next is coordinating the functioning of various minister. Coordinating, that is the next point, next power of function of a cabinet, that cabinet coordinate the working of various department. Various department was given there under the different charge of minister. So the cabinet coordinate the working of various minister on smooth functioning of smooth implementation of the government policy. That was done by them, the cabinet. Clear? So three main functions are there: policy making, implementation of that policy, and coordinating the various functions. Now appointment. Next power is appointment. Appointment. All major appointments means whatever the president has a power to appoint other ministers. Number of ministers we learned in previous chapter that president has a power to appoint the Supreme Court judge, High Court judge, governor, prime minister. So all important appointments done by the president, and cabinet ministers are there who assist them, who assist the president for appointing such senior dignitaries. Clear? So appointment also done by the cabinet minister. They assist them. So these all are the administrative power. Clear? So four headings are there under the administrative powers of the cabinet. One is policy making, implementation of that policy, coordinating the working of various ministers, and appointment. They assist the president for the appointment procedure. Clear? Now next category are the legislative powers.